Problem number 3. Find the following sum. 1 times 2 plus 2 times 3, 3 times 8. So the general form of the sum is n times 3n, 3 times n minus 1. So we don't have a formula for this kind of series, but there are some formulas. There are some formulas for some kind of series. So for example, sum of first n numbers. So if you start this, add up to n, so that's n plus n plus 1 over 2. And then you also have the formula for the squares: 2 square, 3 square, n square. So yeah, there is a formula. Probably you already know that formula. What you can use these formulas. So let me know if you don't know this formula in the comments. So let's rewrite this expression in some different way. So you can, in this type of problems, you can look at the general term. So this term, n times 3n. You can rewrite it as 3 times n squared minus n, right? So basically that means every term is a 3 times the square of a number minus n. So the whole expression becomes, instead of 1 times 2, I'm going to write 3 times 1 square minus 1. And then the second term, instead of 2 times 5, I'm going to write 3 times 2 square minus 2. And then the next one, instead of 3 times 8, I'm going to write 3 times 3 square minus 3. And so on, up to the last one, 3 times n square minus n. So when you do the addition, so like entire sum, you can write the first terms in the left, then the rest on the right. So what we have is basically 3 times, so that's equal to the squares of numbers from 1 to n, 1 square, 2 square, up to n square, minus the numbers from 1 to n. So I could write it like, I could just sum them before and then do the subtraction, right? So take out the negative sum. So, or I could rewrite it in the parentheses, up to n. And we know we have some expression for this. We have general expression for this one, the sum of numbers, n times n plus 1 over 2. And then we have the formula for this one as well here. And then if you just put the formula 3 times the formula minus n plus 1 over 2. So, and then if you simplify this algebraic expression, you will get a formula for this series. So you can just plug the n and get the entire sum. So when you are doing when you're dealing with the sum of series, you usually want to bring it to something that you already know, and then do the calculations with those things that you already know. So here we are using sum of numbers and the sum of squares of numbers, and we know both of these as a formula. And then you can easily simplify the entire the given expression.